हेलो बच्चों, कैसे हो आप सब। आज हम नया टॉपिक, नया मैथ्स फॉर्मूला सीरीज में ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज एंड आइडेंटिटीज करने वाले हैं। रिलेशन बिटवीन सिस्टम ऑफ मेजरमेंट ऑफ एंगल्स। रिलेशन बिटवीन हम सिस्टम्स ऑफ मेजरमेंट्स ऑफ एंगल्स देखेंगे। d/90 इक्वल टू g/100 इक्वल टू 2c/पाई। ये बहुत ही सरल तरीका है, आप डिग्री से ग्रेड्स में, ग्रेड से रेडियन में जाने के लिए सिंपली आप याद रखिए पाई रेडियन इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। हमें सबसे ज़्यादा पाई मीन्स रेडियन और डिग्री में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ता है, इसलिए पाई रेडियन इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। अगर इतना पता है तो आप कर सकते हैं। इसके बाद है बेसिक ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज़। साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इक्वल टू 1 होता है, हम जानते हैं। इसी को फिर रीअरेंज करके आप तीन तरह से फॉर्मूले बना सकते हैं। फिर 1 प्लस टेन स्क्वायर थीटा इक्वल टू सेक स्क्वायर थीटा। इससे कई फॉर्मूलेज बनते हैं। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपको ये याद रहना चाहिए कि सेक स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस टेन स्क्वायर थीटा इक्वल टू 1 एंड टेन स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल टू सेक स्क्वायर थीटा माइनस 1। विद दिस ओनली in above equation B, you see sec square theta minus tan square theta, it can be written as sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta, because a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. So if suppose sec theta plus tan theta equal to k, then we have sec theta minus tan theta equal to 1 upon k. If you will add these two, you will get 2 sec theta. 2 sec theta is what? K plus 1 upon k. Simply you add these two, you will get that 2 sec theta is nothing but sec theta plus tan theta plus sec theta minus tan theta. Now similarly 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. So we have, and simple trick you can learn, c 1 plus cot square theta will have cosec square theta and 1 plus tan square theta will have sec square theta, whereas sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Now signs of trigonometric functions in different quadrants. This is quadrant first, this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. In quadrant first, all is positive. All positive means every trigonometric function means sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta and cosec theta, they all are positive. Now in this second quadrant only sin and cosec are positive. This is second quadrant. Third quadrant only tan and cot are positive, and in fourth quadrant we have only sec theta and cos theta positive. Cos theta and sec theta will be positive. This you can learn as ASTC, means after school to college, or ACTS, ACTS if you are going learning from first 4 3 2. ACTS, simple word. Now coming to the next, trigonometric functions of allied angles. We have sin 2n pi plus theta will be always sin theta, and cos 2n pi plus theta will be always cos theta. Why? Because we know that trigonometric functions repeat themselves after every 2 pi, that is after every 360 degree. See here in this quadrant, after every 360 degree means 2 pi rotation, the same value will start repeating again and again. Now sin minus theta is minus sin theta, whereas cos minus theta is cos theta. Why cos minus theta is cos theta? Because minus theta, see here, from this, above this it will be theta angle, and below this it will be minus theta angle. It means that the cos minus theta is what? Positive. Why? Because it lies in fourth quadrant, and sin minus theta is what? Minus sin theta, because it is negative in fourth quadrant. Similarly, you can make for other angles also. Sin 90 degree minus theta will be cos theta. Remember only one thing, 90 and 180. This trigonometric ratio gets changed, and for 180 and 90 and 270, sorry, it gets changed, and 180 and 360 degree it will not change. So sin 90 degree minus theta will be cos theta, cos 90 degree minus theta will be sin theta. Similarly, see here in 180 degree there is no change. Why? Because it is even. So sin 180 degree minus theta will be sin theta, and cos 180 degree minus theta will be cos theta only. But here minus sign. Why minus sign? Because of the quadrant. See here again, 180 degree minus some angle theta, it will lie in second quadrant, therefore it will be negative, and sin theta will be positive, because in second quadrant sin theta is what? Positive, whereas in this cos theta, we know that this cos theta, see, it lies in second quadrant, and second quadrant cos theta will be negative. Now similarly you can arrive for all up to 360 degree. Note, sin n pi is always 0. We know that sin 0 is 0, therefore sin n pi is also 0, and cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n. Tan n pi is 0, because tan is what? Sin theta upon cos theta, so tan is 0. Sin 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is minus 1 to the power n, and cos 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is what? 0, because cos 90 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So here minus 1 to the power n, because we have defined it for n pi. Now important trigonometric formulae. Sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Sin a minus b is sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Cos a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos a minus b is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Tan a plus b, tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a minus b, tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Cot a plus b is cot b cot a minus 1 upon cot b plus cot a. Cot a minus b is cot b cot a plus 1 upon cot b minus cot a. Now if we will add these two formula, we will get something new, like sin a plus b plus sin a minus b, we will get 2 sin a cos b, or 2 sin a cos b is sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. 2 cos a sin b is sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. 2 cos a cos b is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. 2 sin a sin b is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Now here we have sin c plus sin d. This is also called sin c and d formula or transformation formula. Sin c plus sin d is what? 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. This is nothing but here in this same formula we have taken a plus b, this a plus b as c and this a minus b as d, and now we have arrived a plus b and a minus b. Here we require a, so it will be what? It is c and this one is d, so it will nothing but c plus d by 2. If you will do, then we will get a only, 2 sin a cos b. This is the same formula, and here sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. We have replaced only a plus b with c and a minus b with d. So sin c plus sin d is 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Sin c minus sin d is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Cos c plus cos d is 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Cos c minus cos d is 2 sin, very important, cos c minus cos d is 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin d minus c by 2. It is very important. See here we have changed, we have done d minus c, otherwise this formula would be cos c minus cos d equal to minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. See here, earlier always there was c minus d by 2, c minus d by 2, but here we have done d minus c by 2. Why? Because sin minus theta is minus sin theta, so for that reason we have done this. Now sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta equal to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sin square theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1 is also equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta, and most important 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is very much important for cos 2 theta, and similarly you can make it for half angle formula also with this. Sin 2 theta 2 sin theta cos theta, it was 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Cos 2 theta 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. If you remember anyone, whether sin 2 theta or cos 2 theta, then definitely you can get other. Now 1 plus cos 2 theta, the same formula, see it has been arranged, minus 1 has gone this side, so 1 plus cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 cos square theta, which is cos theta equal to plus minus under root 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Now 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta, or sin theta equal to plus minus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. This one is very much important formula. Tan theta is what? 1 minus cos 2 theta upon sin 2 theta, which is nothing equal to sin 2 theta upon 1 plus cos 2 theta. It is also equal to plus minus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 1 plus cos 2 theta. Now how it is useful? Suppose if you have to find the value of tan 22.5 degree, means tan 22 and half degree, how you can use? See, if you will put tan 22 and half degree, here same 22 half degree will become tan cot, this is 1 minus cos 2 theta, means 2 into 22.5 degree, that means 45 degree, and you know the value of cos 45 degree, so it will be really very much helpful for you. With the help of this theta you get 2 theta. It means any such formula here, any formula which is applicable for this theta and 2 theta. Suppose 10, you want 10 22.5 degree, suppose another time you want something more, so you can simply think of this formula. If it is applicable in cos 2 theta, if you know the value of cos 2 theta, then it will become very helpful for you. Otherwise 10 22.5 degree is really difficult to carry out. Now 10 to theta is 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. Sin 3 theta, 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Cos 3 theta equal to 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. If it is also difficult, then simply you can rearrange. Send this 4 sin cube theta this side, then, or simply you can learn it sin cube theta equal to 3 sin theta minus sin 3 theta upon 4. And similarly, if you will send this that side, means cos 3 theta plus 3 cos theta upon 4, it is equal to cos cube theta. Then simply you just write down on a paper, you can find that it is very easy to learn. And we have next tan 3 theta, 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Now two specific formula, sin square a minus sin square b is sin a plus b into sin a minus b, which is also equal to cos square b minus cos square a. Now cos square a minus sin square b is cos a plus b into cos a minus b. Next, same formula, sin a plus b plus c, it can be extended for 3 angles also. Sin a cos b cos c plus sin b cos a cos c plus sin c cos a cos b minus sin a sin b sin c, means summation of sin a cos b cos c, means this will be interchangeable, okay, minus product of sin a means all, sin a sin b sin c, that much angle will be available there. Similarly for cos a plus b plus c you can arrange, similarly tan a plus b plus c. Now the important formula, this series formula, sum of series, sin alpha plus beta plus sin alpha plus 2 beta plus dash 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 sin alpha plus n minus 1 beta. Now how will you get this summation series? It is nothing but sin alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta into sin n beta by 2 upon sin beta by 2. For cos alpha plus plus beta plus cos alpha plus 2 beta plus dash 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 plus cos alpha plus n minus 1 beta, it is equal to cos alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta into sin n beta by 2 upon sin beta by 2. See, you can easily learn because sin n beta by 2 upon sin beta by 2, it is common in both of them, so you can get them outside, so it will become easier. Sin n beta by 2 upon sin beta by 2, if it is sine series then you write sin alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 into beta, and if it is cos series then you write cos alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta. Now values of some trigonometric ratios for angles 18 degree, 36 degree, 15 degree, 22.5 degree, 67.5 degree, etc. If you are able to learn it, otherwise you can carry out also with other formula, but it's better to learn. Sin 18 degree, root 5 minus 1 by 4, which is also equal to cos 72 degree, and sin 18 degree is what? Sin pi by 10. Pi by 10 why? 180 degree divided by 10 is what? 18 degree. So same. Cos 36 degree, root 5 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to sin 54 degree. Sin 15 degree is root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2, which is equivalent to cos 75 degree, that is sin pi by 12. Pi by 12 is what? Sin 15 degree. Similarly cos 15 degree we have root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. Tan pi by 12 or tan 15 degree we have 2 minus root 3 or root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. If you will rationalize, you will get 2 minus root 3, which is equivalent to cot 5 pi by 12, that is cot 75 degree. Now tan 22.5 degree is root 2 minus 1 and tan 67.5 degree is root 2 plus 1. Now maximum and minimum values of trigonometric expressions. If expression is a cos theta plus b sin theta, so its maximum and minimum value, it will always lie in the interval minus under root a square plus b square and under root a square plus b square. So its maximum value is root a square plus b square positive minus root a square plus b square is minimum value. Now minimum value of a square tan square theta plus b square cot square theta is 2ab, where a and b both are greater than 0. Now this is one of the inequality. If you want to remember, you can minus under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos alpha minus beta is less than or equal to a cos alpha plus theta plus b cos beta plus theta, which is less than or equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos alpha minus beta, where alpha and beta are known angle. Minimum value of a square cos square theta plus b square sec square theta is either 2ab or a square plus b square. If for some real theta equation a cos theta is equal to b sec theta is true or not true. Okay, for all it is 2ab or a square plus b square. Now minimum value of a square sin square theta plus b square cosec square theta is either 2ab or a square plus b square. Same, a sin theta is either equal to b cosec theta or is true or not. Okay, important result. If product results, these are sin theta into sin 60 degree minus theta into sin 60 degree plus theta. In actually the question will be like this: sin 60 degree minus theta, because it is a small angle, into sin theta into sin 60 degree plus theta. So you can remember directly, it will be 1 upon 4 sin 3 theta. Similarly for cos theta, cos 60 degree minus theta cos 60 degree plus theta, it is 1 by 4 cos 3 theta. Tan theta into tan 60 degree minus theta into tan 60 degree plus theta, it is equal to tan 3 theta. Earlier it was 1 by 4 in sin and cos, it was 1 by 4 sin 3 theta and 1 by 4 cos 3 theta, but for tan and cot it will be tan 3 theta and cot 3 theta. Sin square theta, now the summation sin square theta plus sin square 60 degree minus theta plus sin square 60 degree plus theta, it is always 3 by 2. Remember, this will be very much helpful, because sin square 60 degree minus theta plus sin square theta plus sin square 60 degree plus theta is always 3 by 2, and cos square theta plus cos square 60 degree plus theta plus cos square 60 degree minus theta, it will be always 3 by 2. Suppose you want to take it as an example very easily: cos square 10 degree plus cos square 70 degree plus cos square, this will be your 50 degree. So cos square 10 degree, cos square 50 degree plus cos square 70 degree will be 3 by 2. Now if tan a plus tan b plus tan c is equal to tan a into tan b into tan c, then either a plus b plus c is n pi, then a plus b plus c will be n pi, n belongs to integer. Tan a tan b plus tan b tan c plus tan c tan a is 1, then a plus b plus c will be 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, n belongs to integer. Now this is really very much helpful, the point G, this you have to remember always. This is the very much important: cos theta into cos 2 theta into cos 4 theta dash 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 cos 2 की power n minus 1 theta. The answer will be, for this, suppose cos 10 cos 20 cos 10 into cos 20 into cos 40. So similarly cos 10 cos 20 cos 40. Now you have to find the product of, it will be really very helpful, like it will be equal to sin 2 की power n theta. See here, it is nothing but cos theta, here cos 2 की power 0 theta, here cos 2 square theta. Similarly you will get, suppose cos 8 theta means 2 cube theta, cos 2 4 theta 2 की power 4, it is in power. So the answer of this question will be here at last, sin 2 की power n theta, this will be angle of sin 2 की power n theta upon 2 की power n outside into sin theta. Okay, sin 2 की power n theta upon 2 की power n sin theta. Cot a minus tan a is equal to 2 cot 2a. Cot a minus tan a is equal to 2 cot 2a. Now some conditional identities, it is very helpful for triangle. If you are solving a triangle, in there 3 angle are there, we know that sum of 3 angle is what? 180 degree. Angle a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree. Then for that we have tan a plus tan b plus tan c will be equal to tan a tan b tan c. And because why it is, see here we have solved this inequality, tan a plus tan b plus tan c equal to tan a tan b tan c, then a plus b plus c is what? N pi. And here we know that a plus b plus c is what? 180 degree means n is 1, it is equal to pi. It means tan a plus tan b plus tan c equal to tan a tan b tan c for any of the triangle. For every triangle this rule is applicable. cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A will be 1. Tan A by 2 tan B by 2 plus tan B by 2 tan C by 2 plus tan C by 2 into tan A by 2 is 1. Cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 equal to cot A by 2 cot B by 2 cot C by 2. Sin 2A plus sin 2B plus sin 2C equal to 4 sin A sin B sin C. Cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C is minus 1 minus 4 cos A cos B cos C. Sin A plus sin B plus sin C is 4 cos A by 2 cos B by 2 cos C by 2. Cos A plus cos B plus cos C is 1 plus 4 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2. Now domains, ranges and periodicity of trigonometric functions. Trigonometric ratio, domain, range and period. Sin x, the domain of sin x function is all real number. Range is minus 1 to 1 in closed interval. This will be inclusive. Sin x real number domain, range is minus 1 to 1 and periodic function it is. We know that all trigonometric functions are periodic. So the period of sin x is 2 pi. Cos x real number minus 1 comma 1 is the range. 2 pi is the period. Tan x all real number except the value of minus r minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Why? Because for pi by 2 2n plus 1 pi by 2 the tan x is not defined. Why? Because cos 90 is 0 and we know that 1 upon 0 is not defined. So range is all real number and period is pi. Why period is pi? Because just you see ASTC, the quadrant rule, in there the third quadrant, in third quadrant tan is positive, so it repeats its value after pi only instead of repeating after 2 pi. So its periodicity is pi. Cot x r minus n pi. Why? Cot x is what? Cos x upon sin x. So cos x upon sin x what? Sin 0 for sin n pi is 0. So for n pi cot x is not defined. Therefore its domain is r minus n pi. N belongs to integer. Range is all real number. Periodicity is same pi. Sec x r minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Why? 1 upon cos x. So minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity is the range. Period is 2 pi. Cosec x r minus n pi minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Infinity is not a number, it's only representation, so it will be always in open interval. Periodicity 2 pi. Now graphs of some trigonometric function. I hope you all can draw. Y equal to sin x. Very simple. You know that the range of this function y equal to sin x is between minus 1 to 1. So very simple, you know that this graph is not going above to 1 and below to minus 1. So you have to plot in between of 1 and minus 1, 1 and minus 1. So you know that sin 0 is 0. So just make 0 and pi. Then 2 pi. Simply you can do between 0 to pi. Sin 0 is 0 and sin pi is again 0. So just you make this like curve structure and in between of this make pi by 2 because sin pi by 2 is 1. And this will touch this one line, horizontal line, and then you can follow the same structure both the side. Similarly in y equal to cos x the situation gets reversed. Cos 0 is 1, so here cos 0 has been plotted as 1 and cos pi is again 0, oh, sorry 1, means minus 1 it will become, and cos pi by 2 is 0, so in between it will touch 0 and then it will go here. So similarly this one curve you have got. Now continue the same pattern. Now y equal to tan x, we know that for y equal to tan x it will not touch. We have seen the period, the domain of tan x is what? R minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2 for all those value, these pi by 2. So this is the graph of tan x graph. Now next come y equal to cot x graph. This is y equal to sec x graph. It will never touch between 1 and minus 1. So above 1 and below minus 1 all the graph will lie. Similarly for cosec x also. Now important note, you can the sum of interior angles of a polygon of n side. Very important, it is n minus 2 pi. The sum of all the interior angles of a polygon of n side is n minus 2 into 180 degree or n minus 2 pi. For example, polygon of 3 side means the triangle. So 3 minus 2 into pi means 1 into pi, that means 180 degree, means sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. For 4 side it will be what? 4 minus 2 to pi, that will be 2 pi. 2 pi is what? 360 degree. It means sum of a quadrilateral, the interior angles of a quadrilateral, of all the quadrilateral, all types, it will be 360 degree. Now if you found all the interior angles, so each interior angle, suppose you need only one interior angle sum, so of a regular polygon, very important, of regular polygon means all its angles are equal, interior angles are equal of n side, so it will be n minus 2 into pi upon n. Now sum of exterior angle of a polygon of any number of side, it is always 360 degree, that is 2 pi. Sum of exterior angles, all the exterior angle, if you are going to carry out the sum of all the exterior angle of any polygon of any number of sides, it will be always 360 degree, that means 2 pi. So this was all related to trigonometric functions. Now coming to the trigonometric equation. What is trigonometric equation? An equation involving one or more trigonometrical ratios of unknown angles is called a trigonometrical equation. Solution of trigonometric equation. A value of the unknown angle which satisfies the given equation is called a solution of the trigonometric equation. There are two types of solution. One is principal solution and another one is the general solution. Principal solution is the solution of the trigonometric equation which lie in the interval 0, 2 pi, and general solution is all those angles, okay, all the trigonometric functions. We know that all trigonometric functions are many one and periodic, hence there are infinite values of theta for which trigonometric functions have the same value. All such possible values of theta for which the given trigonometric function is satisfied by a general formula. So general solution is nothing but a general formula by which all the angles for that particular case get satisfied is called the general solution. Now general solutions of some trigonometric functions, trigonometric equations, these have you have to be remembered. Sin theta is equal to 0. If suppose sin theta is 0, then theta is n pi. N belongs to set of integer. If cos theta is 0, then theta belongs to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. N belongs to integer. If tan theta equal to 0, then theta equal to n pi. N belongs to integer. Sin theta equal to sin alpha. If suppose there is angle, so sin theta equal to sin alpha is theta equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha. Alpha belongs to between minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. You will learn why this is so in inverse trigonometric function. Cos theta equal to cos alpha, theta equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha, n belongs to integer, alpha belongs to 0 comma pi. Tan theta equal to tan alpha, then theta equal to n pi plus alpha, n belongs to integer. So these were very important. Sin theta equal to sin alpha means theta is what? N pi plus minus 1 ki power n alpha. Cos theta equal to cos alpha, then theta equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Tan theta equal to tan alpha, theta equal to n pi plus alpha. Cos theta equal to 1, then theta will be 2n pi. Means for all theta 2n pi, cos theta is what? 1. Now very important, it is same for all. Okay, you can learn sin square theta equal to sin square alpha, theta will be n pi plus minus alpha. Cos square theta, cos square alpha, theta will be n pi plus minus alpha. Tan square theta equal to tan square alpha, theta is going to be n pi plus minus alpha. Important, sin n pi is always 0, cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n, sin n pi plus theta is minus 1 to the power n sin theta, cos n pi plus theta is minus 1 to the power n cos theta. Cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n. Now important, this if you know the solution, general solution of equation, if you have to solve the equation a cos theta plus b sin theta equal to c, simply you just divide it by both the side, under root a square plus b square, both the side, to a upon under root a square plus b square sin theta plus b upon under root a square plus b square cos theta equal to c upon under root a square plus b square. Equation 1 has the solution only if modulus of c is less than or equal to under root a square plus b square. Now you can assume it as cos phi or this as a sin phi, and then by solving you will get, and phi is what? Tan inverse b upon a. Okay, so by introducing this auxiliary argument phi, your equation will get reduced to sin theta plus phi. You can also reduce it to, suppose you are taking it as sin phi and this as cos phi, so it will reduce to nothing but cos theta minus phi or theta plus phi as here as per the sign. Okay, now this equation you can solve it easily. Now general solution of equations of the form. So if such a form is there, you can solve this equation, just divide it by cos to the power nx. Why? Then this will converted into tan to the power nx. Okay, when you will divide it, you will get. Important tips for equations of the type sin theta equal to k or cos theta equal to k. One must check that modulus k is less than or equal to 1. Very important while solving the trigonometric equation. You have to avoid squaring the equation, because squaring will lead to what? Extraneous solution, means you will get some extra solution. And do not cancel the common variable factor, because it will lead to lose of the solution. You will lose some solution. Do not cancel the common variable factor from the two sides of the equations which are in a product, because we may lose some solution. The answer should not contain such values of theta which make any of the terms undefined or infinite. Check that denominator is not 0 at any stage while solving equation. If tan theta or sec theta is involved in the equations, theta should not be odd multiple of pi by 2. Why? Because this angle gets undefined. If cot theta or cosec theta is involved in the equation, theta should not be integral multiple of pi or 0, because it will become undefined. If two different trigonometric ratios such as tan theta and sec theta are involved, then after solving we cannot apply the usual formulae for general solution, because periodicity of the functions are not same. Because tan theta and sec theta, we know that these are different. Okay, after solving you cannot apply the usual formulae for general solution. If left hand side of the given trigonometric equation is always less than or equal to k and right hand side is always greater than k, then no solution exists. If both the sides are equal to k for some value of theta, then solution exists, and if they are equal for different value of theta, then solution does not exist. Now this all we have finished your trigonometric ratios and trigonometric identities, and in this all the formulas have been covered. It is very helpful for those who are preparing for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced along with other competitive exams, class 11 and class 12 formula. This is the handbook of Allen Career Institute. I hope in this I have used this because it has covered all the formula in a short and crisp manner. So here we have covered trigonometric equation, we have also covered the trigonometric formulas. All formulas were written down very properly, so it was very helpful. You can keep it as for the revision purpose, so it is helpful. I hope guys you will like this video. Thank you.